Morning. Welcome back to the channel. If you've seen last night, if you tuned into the live stream last night, I was actually cutting up a whole bunch of these stair treads, and it was taking me forever. I got a lot of cuts to do, and sorry for all the shaking there. I didn't want to. What I was doing was measuring each one out. Let me show you right here what I was doing. I'll set that down there. So they're all the same size. So I was taking and measuring from this lip over here, marking it, and then up down here and marking it, throwing my straight edge on there and going with it like that. That was just a lot of steps to do, taking up too much time. So I thought, well, I'll take one of these strips that I've already got cut. I'll lay it down there because they're all the exact same size. So I thought I'd do that. And these things are actually a little flimsy, so whenever you try to cut, they actually move a little bit like that. So I definitely needed a straight edge. So, and I guess this was my woodworker coming out in me, because I do this at the shop if I'm making a lot of the same kind of cuts. I'll take what I did. Let's see, I actually cut me a couple pieces. I'm cutting these down 17.5 inches. So what I did, I cut these to 17 3/8. And I just set them right there. Placed them right there. There we go, now you can see better. Placed them right there. They're little spacers. Pull them out of the way. And I got my straight edge right where I need it. Now I can just make my cuts. I don't have to measure every time. I had a phone call come in there. That's the first time that's happened during a live stream. But anyway, I don't have to worry about my little plastic piece moving or my little rubber piece moving. And it's always going to be the same. I did mention that I cut it 17 3/8 instead of 17.5. That's because if this happens to be just a little bit crooked or whatever, if it's crooked, the corner is going to come out and make my cut just a little bit longer. So this way I don't have to be so precise with doing this, because the reason for this is to speed the process up. So if my piece is just a little bit crooked, it's going to be okay. And it's not going to make it too long. Rather, if it was 17.5 and my piece was a little crooked down there, it would make it go off maybe 1/8 of an inch or a little bit longer, and then that would set up too high for my following step that sits on top of this. So this was a pretty good little time-saving thing here. And not only can you do this with this, but you can do this with wood. Pretty much anything that you're making a lot of repetitive cuts with, you can do this. So maybe somebody can take something from this and learn and speed up your process. Like I said, whether it would be laminate, hardwood, whatever the case, it don't matter. You can always make some kind of little wedge or stop block or whatever you want to call it, something that you can just throw down there and get your cuts the exact same for every cut. As a matter of fact, if you're doing woodworking, that is the best way to get every cut the same, because if you try to measure out every single cut and get them all the exact same, like if you're building something, there's a really good chance that you're not going to. So I set up stop blocks, and that's pretty much where I got the idea from this. I just lay them down there, push my straight edge up against it, and move them, and my straight edge is ready to go. So it sure saves a lot of time on my measuring and cutting, and it gets it all exactly the same. So there we go. I just wanted to share that little bit and get off here, fixing to finish up these cuts and all that kind of good stuff. I didn't see if anybody commented because I was busy. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I thought that was pretty fast little tip, and somebody could definitely, hi Brett, and surely somebody can speed up their process and do faster work with more precision at the same time. So FBSB is out. I just wanted to share that.